I like to say, we're pouring heritage back into Christchurch, literally, pint by pint. I'm a builder by trade. I was working as a carpenter over in Western Australia. I've always had a dream from when I was a teenager to build a bar where people come and meet, drink. The bartenders know the customers' names, vice versa. And being a builder, I've always loved the concept of how a bar worked, and I sort of had the opportunity to take up a beautiful space and turn it into OGB.
We'd just finished doing Priscilla over at the Isaac Theatre Royal, and we came in for a drink. So I got talking to the barman behind the counter, and then it turned out he was the boss, and I was just like, can I have a job? And yeah, I started working the next week.
So I met Nick one night, actually just as a normal patron in the bar. Yeah, just got chatting with him, then proceeded to talk about opening up the restaurant.
It stands out from the Restaurant Association point of view because they've won 8 awards at the Chevron.
I took the lease in 2015 in June. I was still working in Australia at the time. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I just knew I needed that site, so I took the lease on when there was not a lot of confidence in the CBD, especially Cathedral Square. It was always the place I used to come on the bus from New Brighton, and Linwood. Cathedral Square was always the heart of the city, and I just thought one day it'll be the heart again.
I think it's really special because it's something that has blossomed since the earthquake, and it's just kind of thrived off the community and the people. I think it's almost like a wee little cultural landmark, because there's not many places that are in a heritage building and then honouring the time it was built.
I've always had a thing for old antiques, so I fitted the bar out with beautiful antiques. I researched hard, I collected for a long time all the old instruments, the trumpets, which is my old trumpet I used to play at high school, my granddad's trombone, which is up on the shelf, my Austin 10 car, which sits out front. It sort of created the bar. It's created sort of a real experience.
The theme of the bar and the design has all come from Nick. It's sort of been his vision, being inspired by the building, which he has said how much he loves, and it sort of is all tied together.
The biggest reward for me with the customers, just seeing how loyal Christchurch people are. People that walked in my door on opening night, they're still in my bar today, 2 years later, and they've been in there every week. They appreciate everything, and I wanted to create a lounge room for the people of Christchurch where they could come any time of day and just enjoy just good old-fashioned hospitality.
I really enjoy it. It's like a massive family across the board: chefs, bar, restaurant, courtyard, and the barbershop now.
He's an amazing man. He's very humble and very giving, and just a genuinely nice guy.
A lot of motivation was to build this bar for my dad. He passed away 4 years ago, so he never got to see the bar, but his name's up behind the bar. I've got a beer on tap, Robin's Ale, which we pour for Dad. Losing him was a big motivation for me to prove to him that, I was going to build the bar that he one day said to me that I'll do.
Nick is really personable. What's important to him is being out on the floor and creating relationships with people, and that's definitely something he strives to teach us.
He's created this culture and calm and collected himself, and that goes across the business.
The earthquakes brought me home. I wanted to sort of put something back into Christchurch. I seen there was such an opening for new business. We'd lost so much heritage, and I just wanted to come back and try and bring some of that old back to Christchurch, which I've always loved.